The Embassy of Ireland in Uganda, together with Trust Fund for Victims, has for some time been assisting communities in Northern Uganda that were affected by the Lord Resistance Army War. The Trust Fund for Victims is funded to the tune of 2.7 million euros annually.
We understand that there are tens of thousands of more victims, and so our work continues. We have projects ongoing now, and we have projects that we will be implementing next year as well. So we understand the magnitude of the problem is great. We are trying to mobilize, and we are trying to efficiently use the resources that we have available to us.
With the need to monitor these programs, delegates from the Embassy of Ireland and Trust Fund for Victims have visited victims and projects in Northern Uganda.
We wanted also to engage government of Uganda in order to work together also assuring the continuity of these programs. We also wanted to raise awareness to the situation, to the still tragic situation that those victims are going through.
More than 60,000 people in Northern Uganda have directly benefited from these programs, and over 350,000 people have indirectly benefited.
They make these small enterprise, small business decisions to grow their household income, taking small loans or working together on income generation activities, buying goats or pigs, or they do agriculture programs, or they do fruit and vegetable activities.
Delegates say although a lot has been done due to the prolonged impact of the war on these people, more support and relief is still required.
The suffering of those victims, and we will come and speak to civil society, to local leaders, to district leaders, to the government, to discuss what is it, how can we best address their needs, and then develop a reparation plan and move forward with the implementation of reparations.
Part that relates to addressing the harm of the victims of this violence. And a lot of things have been done in this regard also since 2004, and all these projects that have been developed in the area by the Trust Fund for Victims with implementing partners are indeed intended to address this harm.
This was disclosed in the media brief held in Kampala, also attended by the Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert Mao. Mao commended the Trust Fund for Victims together with other funders for the support to the people of Northern Uganda.
But wars don't just happen. Wars happen because of decisions made by leaders. Sometimes the neglect, the failure to act positively by governments. State failures drive conflict. State failures undermine the ability of a government to respond. I would like to pledge that I'll report faithfully to the government the challenges you have posed to us to ensure that we do our part.
The week-long visit by Trust Fund for Victims and other delegates to Northern Uganda ended with a media brief in Kampala. Deborah Namamonde, Susan Nabugodde, UBC News.
I would request if